Hey YouTube, Scapegoat here, and today we're going over the new Ultra Athletes in Phantom Rage, the new set after Rise of the Duelist, I presume. And it's one of the sets that go along with, the Phantom Knights and all the other cards in that set. This time it is for Ultra Athletes. But before we get into it, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you want more news. We also do free tournaments, free giveaways, and all that sort of stuff. Just have to join the Discord, and then we have Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff too. All that's down below, but let's get into the video. We do have Ultra Athlete Libero Spiker. It is a level 4 Earth Warrior effect monster. Attack is 18 as well as its defense. The effect is you can special summon using the procedure written in the first effect within this card's name only once per turn. Pretty weird way to say that. You can use the second effect of this card's name only once per turn. So the first effect, I'm pretty sure it's a consistent theme around the Ultra Athletes. It's you can special summon this card from your hand by returning one Ultra Athlete monster you control to the hand, except Libero Spiker. So I'm pretty sure that's a consistent theme. And the second effect is during your opponent's main phase quick effect, you can shuffle one level 5 or higher Ultra Athlete monster from your hand into the deck, and if you do, special summon one Ultra Athlete monster with a different name from that monster from your deck, then return this card on the field to your hand. So it's like a weird tour guide that replaces itself, but also, yeah, I don't know. You don't really lose advantage. Like you lose field advantage, right? Because you're replacing the onboard monster with another monster, and then this card goes back to your hand, as well as the monster that was originally in your hand going to the deck. So you don't really lose anything. You more so just get more cards, more variety, I would say, right? So it seems pretty cool. It's like a weird tour guide, right? So can't really complain about that. Then we have Ultra Athlete Playing Manager. It's a level 8 Earth Monster Warrior effect. Attack 2000, Defense 2600. You can use each effect among the first and second effect of this card only once per turn. If you normal summon or special summon an Ultra Athlete monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. So, it's like kind of the Photon Papillaperative type of card. I think that's what it is, or it's the one that where like you normal summon a card, you can special summon something out. It's kind of like that. Pretty cool. So it's like an additional body on forward. It's like an extender. And then we have the second effect is if this card is special summoned, you can activate one of these effects. So you have target one card on the field and destroy it, so removal, and negate the effects of all face-up monster on the field except Ultra Athlete monsters. So that's pretty cool. You get a board negation except for Ultra Athlete monsters, which could be relevant in some regard. Not always the case. You don't really need to do that often, but I'm presuming you can do this on your opponent's turn with like cards like this, right? Because this is a quick effect. This is one of the cards you can summon off of this card, I presume, and then you can pretty much just negate your opponent's board when they're trying to go off in like a combo. So that's kind of useful that you have tutorable negation, so pretty neat. Next up we have a field spell. It's Ultra Athlete Hyper Stadium. It is a field spell, and this card is always treated as an FA card. So they're kind of doing the same thing with Phantom Knights and Raid Raptors, like mixing archetypes that make sense together. Obviously, FA and Ultra Athlete look similar, and they kind of look like they're from the same universe. Phantom Knights and Raid Raptors are also from the same anime, as well as they were like friends of each other. So it kind of makes sense for them to be together too. They're dark, so you can only activate one card with this card's name once per turn. When this card resolves, you can add from your deck to your hand one Ultra Athlete monster, or one Ultra Athlete Stadium from your graveyard. So did I like have a stroke when I was reading that? From your deck, or one. So you can get one FA monster from your deck or one Ultra Athlete Stadium from your graveyard. That's pretty interesting, right? So I guess they're encouraging you to play the Stadium. And then you can search the monsters from your deck, and then FA from your deck or grave. Oh, that's so weird. I had to read this like 3 times to understand the effect, because it's like using FA and UA in the same sentence. So I'm like getting confused. That's pretty neat. Obviously, any field spell that's gonna search you is pretty good. Look at Light Stage. Light Stage is pretty good. Then the second effect is you can reveal one field spell in your hand and pay 1,000 life points. During your main phase of this turn, you can normal summon one Ultra Athlete or FA monster in face up in addition to your normal summon or set. You only gain this effect once per turn. So you get an additional summon. That's pretty cool. I mean, obviously, any deck could use that as in addition to a searcher. That's pretty good. We do have a quick play. Quick plays are usually good, so it's UA Locker Room. Quick play spell. This card is always treated as an FA card, so it's another card treated as an FA. You can only activate one of this card's name once per turn. Target a UA or FA monster on your field or in your graveyard, return it to the hand, and if you do, gain 500 life points. Then you can apply one of the following effects. Reveal any number of UA and or FA monsters in your hand or to your opponent's. And if you do, shuffle those revealed cards into the deck, then draw equal to the number of cards returned. So let me read that again. Reveal any number of UA or FA monsters in your hand to your opponent, and then if you do, shuffle those revealed cards into the deck and draw. So it's like a reload. Okay, I get it. So it is a reload, and you gain 500 life points. I don't know how useful that is in that deck. I'm not really like a UA or an FA expert, but it's just reload and gaining 500. So I'm not too like into that. Every other card seems pretty cool. That one kind of seems weird. Then we have a trap, and that's the last card. So Ultra Athlete, Man of Match. Normal trap. This card is always treated as an FA card. You can only activate one card of this name's card once per turn. If a UA or FA monster you control destroys an opponent's monster by battle or inflicts battle damage to your opponent, after damage calculation, you can special any number of UA or FA monsters with different names from your hand and or graveyard in defense position. That's pretty interesting. Obviously, it's pretty slow that it's a trap card, but it's kind of like, it reminds me of Hysteric Party for Harpy Ladies. You get like all your cards back from grave, but this also does hand too, so that's pretty neat. So it helps you spam the board. I think instead it's a trap card. Yeah, if it was a quick play, it'd be a little better, right? But that's pretty much it. Let me know if any of you FA or UA experts think these cards are good. I definitely think the first three are good. I'm a little questionable on these two. If this one was a quick play, I definitely would have said yes, but this seems a little too slow, and this kind of seems weird. Maybe to unbrick yourself. I'm not really sure how the gameplay for FA is. But just let me know in the comments below what you think and how you feel about the deck. And I mean, I'm sure if you like the archetype, you're very happy that you're getting more cards. So just let me know. And thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. See ya.